Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. How are you guys doing? I am doing good. This morning I woke up from a very loud repeated noise. My door reef was slamming on my door repeatedly non-stop because it was very windy outside. And then it hit me that I have a huge long pink and green balloon garland hanging outside, and I'm like, oh no. If you follow me on Instagram, diy.with.anastasia, then you know that this past Saturday I hung a long balloon garland outside of my house in order to participate in one of the events with all other balloon artists. Plus, I thought Easter is coming, so it would be pretty. Little did I know that wind will pick up so badly and it would take the balloon garland away. So almost gave me a heart attack right there. If that thing is gonna end up at somebody's yard, it's gonna be a huge surprise, and I don't think neighbors will like me that much. I found it. I was wrapped around our gazebo. How did that happen? I have no idea. I had to deconstruct that balloon garland, and I need to take care of it because it's very wet and it's very muddy. So wish me luck. This is what I did this morning, you guys. How fun is that? But let's go back to today's video. I will be making something lemon inspired. I am excited because I love lemons. All of the balloons that I got from Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company. Like usual, go check them out. They are still opened in the midst of all this. They are open for pickup, or they do ship orders, and they do ship pretty fast because I'm getting my stuff pretty quickly. Also, if you're a new customer, you can always use my code Anastasia10 for 10% off. This code is an affiliate code. It's totally up to you if you want to use it or not. And this code is good only for your first purchase. Enough talking, let's go. Let's make this balloon garland happen. Here is what I'm planning to use in today's setup. I already changed this color palette once. I hope I'm not gonna do it again. Let's break this down. I have yellow balloons 5, 11, 16. Pink balloons 5, 36, 16, light yellow balloons in 12-inch. I bought these from Amazon a while ago, so I thought they would fit into this color palette very well. So here I am using them, hopefully. Anyways, this bag of 260s in white color and clear balloons with silver confettis from Shimmer and Confettis. I had these for quite a while now, and I am finally using them. I am using my electric balloon pump from Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company, and if anything else will be used on top of this, I'll let you know. Time to blow our balloons. I am working one color at a time, and here is what I'm planning to do. I want to blow 16 to 16 inch, 5-inch to 5-inch balloons, and then 11 or 12-inch balloons. I want to play with sizing a little bit. So here is what I mean by playing with sizing. So I'm taking 2 lighter yellow color balloons, 12-inch, and I am blowing them into different sizes. Something like this, and then I am pressing my balloons against the floor to give them more rounder shape and literally tying them together to create a pair like this. This is what I mean by playing with sizes. One bigger, one smaller. Don't mix the colors. Just one color at a time. I will be mixing my 11 with 16, 5 with 11. I mean, you got the idea. Let's go. You guys, I noticed that this bag over here with light yellow balloons, I apparently have a mix in there. So I dumped all of my light yellow balloons in one bag. I have 5-inch here as well. So I'm kind of like working with whatever I have in here. Life a little bit easier, I want to cluster this color first before I'm gonna move on and blow more balloons. Instead of blowing a whole bunch of colorful balloons and then searching for one color, I am working one color at a time. So here is what I'm doing. I am taking 2 different sizes pairs of balloons and I am intertwining them together. Plus I'm taking another pair and I am clustering this pair with my other cluster. And here we go. So keep on pairing, keep on clustering. I will be pairing 5 inches into like 4s like these as well. So let's go. Construct our garland. As I said, I am using these long 260s balloons to construct this whole thing. I am tying my long balloons together to create a rope. I really do like this technique, and I still love my fishing line, but this I kind of like it because it gives your balloon garland more on the organic, like flowy, not too stuffed look. Love this technique. We're going to use it today. I don't like to create long ropes in the beginning because long ropes can get caught in my balloons and they can tangle and it will be such a mess. So I am tying like 3, 4, 5 balloons at once, and then I'm just adding as I go and build my whole thing. So I'm taking my first cluster and I am tying this rope to my first cluster. I am starting with pink. I'm gonna move on to brighter yellow, and then I'm gonna finish off with my pastel yellow color. So taking my second cluster, putting it right on the spot where I think it belongs, taking my rope, stretching and starting to wrap around newly placed balloon, older balloon, newly placed balloon, older random balloons. Do that a couple of times and it's looking good so far. So taking our next cluster, again right where we think it belongs, around newer balloons, around older balloons, wrapping around newer balloon and older balloon. If you guys need to put more balloons like over here and you need to reposition your balloon rope, then slide your rope between your balloons to that spot where you need to place more balloons and wrap this rope around the closest balloon to that spot a couple of times to make sure this rope is not going to change the course of your garland. Take a cluster, put it right in the gap where you want to fill it in on that spot, and do exactly the same thing. Wrap, and you're good to go. Guys, my little sections of my balloon garland ready. Now I need to tie it up to my frame. This grid that I got from AliExpress, I will link it in the description under the video. I will be using 260s balloons to tie these 3 sections to my grid. I like it that I made this garland in sections. That way I will have more control, and I also left some of the clusters aside, like loose, not in my sections. That way, if I would need to fill in spaces after I tied this whole thing up, I will have clusters to do so. So let's tie it up, let's construct this thing, and I am excited to move on and use lots and lots of greenery. By the way, I am connecting my 2 pieces with rubber bands, so just over the balloons on one piece and then straight to the other one. And I did switch to rubber bands, tying my garlands to my grid. It works better. All right, now it's time to fill in these gaps where I connected my different colored balloon garlands. So I am using rubber bands to do this. Switching some things up, I blew my 36-inch confetti balloon, and I don't like how big it is and how it looks against this whole thing. I am using these clear, kind of like plasticky looking balloons. They look like bubbles. They do come in different colors. I will link them in the description under the video. I am not a big fan of them. They are gorgeous. I love to work with them, to include them in my setups, but I don't like working with them because they can be a little bit tricky. If you look tutorials, it is so easy. You just blow them up and good to go. Now, some of the balloons, they are becoming a little lopsided, and sometimes I'm just like so confused. What's the proper way to work with them? So I'm just taking a shot here. I'm gonna blow these up. These are not self-sealing balloons. You would have to tie these balloons with your fingers like a normal balloon. So let's go. Let's blow this up. As you can tell, or I don't know if you can see on camera, this balloon is lopsided compared to this one. I don't know what happened there. I will try to blow these into different sizes as well. You guys, if you ever work with these balloons, give me some tips. I would like to learn. Here is how I am attaching my balloons to my rubber bands. And I am good to loop this rubber band over my balloon, and that will hold my balloon very well. I am taking this bunch of greenery, and I would like to focus my greenery around these clear balloons and less like spreading all over the garland. These lemon branches, I bought them at TJ Maxx. A good friend of mine called, and that second I dropped everything and I went to buy these. I use these for my home decor, but today I decided to, take them out of my vase and use it for my garland. That's what I do all the time. Anyways, you guys, I will be inserting them between my balloons. It's going to be a little bit tricky because stems are very long, so be careful. Try not to pop your balloons. Here is what I have for you guys today. This is my setup. You guys, I am so in love with everything that I see here. I love my color palette, even though I switched my color palette once and I was about to switch it again because I wasn't sure about this pink section. Now I am loving this. I kind of stopped myself and said, no, go with pink. You don't have to use pink. You can use different colors as well, like purple, green, orange, blues. I mean, I feel like every color will fit these two yellow colors. Even looking just at this frame right now, these two colors together, they look so classic and straight to the point. I am loving it. I constructed this whole thing with my 260s balloons and rubber bands. Everything holds very nicely together. I also pushed in my greeneries and my lemons just between my balloons, and they do hold very nicely. I love what these clear balloons bring to this garland. As I said, if you want something classic, just go with this. Two different shades of yellow, clear balloons, very beautiful, very timeless looking. If you want something very fun and very interesting, just add a third color, pop of color, and you will get something amazing, unique looking. Also, you guys, this portion over here, this part, literally pushed my greenery into my grid, and all you have to do, just weave the stems into your grid and it will hold your greenery very, very well. Quality of all the balloons, very, very nice. These balloons, they are softer than the rest of the balloons because these are from Amazon and I bought them a while ago. I did lost 2 balloons because of sharp edges on my frame. If you saw my review on this frame, you know what is happening. But these, the rest of the balloons, amazing quality, like usual, Qualitex. There's nothing bad to say about them. Thank you, Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company, for beautiful balloons. These clear balloons, I feel like I got them from Angie's. I will link and list everything in the description under the video, and some pictures will be at the end of this video as well. This is it, you guys. This is what I have for you today. This is my lemon inspired balloon garland setup. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with family and friends. That's always helpful. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more videos. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will try to help you out and answer them all. YouTube Studio Analytics changed a bit, so I am getting used to it. Still, I am very behind on replying on comments, but I will catch up, I promise. Anyways, you guys, I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I will see you back very soon. Bye!